Yo, what is up, guys? It's Ryan. Welcome back to another video. Today we're at Kings Island for a Passholder preview night.
Woo!
We did get here a couple hours late because of traffic and just being late.
I'm not being ready.
But we're excited to be back at the park. It is great. I think we're just going to give it a fresh, new, clean slate perspective of 2024. And we're going to forget about all the things that went wrong last year. And let's just have some fun. We're going to combine this video with opening day tomorrow. And let's just shut up, show everything that's new, and go have some fun.
Yay!
First up is Diamondback. And that's going to be an obvious choice because it's both of our favorite rides here, I think. And one thing I want to say too is you're going to see a lot more B-roll this year because this iPhone has a great zoom, as was demonstrated down at Dollywood. And it's just going to be a lot more footage. I'm just rambling right now, but look at this. This is not a bad line considering we got here 2 hours late at the popular ride too. So yeah, we're gonna update you guys once we get close to the station, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So we're just in line here. We're about halfway through and I see this girl here who's got this little thing on her neck, but I seen her like posing up like she was gonna take pictures, and I'm like, what is she doing with that thing? I'm like, is that even real? So it's a $20 digital camera. So I'll have to look up the brand and I will put this in down below. But yeah, get good pictures. Made it to the station, row number 10.
Row number 10.
Leah made some friends.
I did. They're really nice. Shout out to those girls and their grandma.
And we're gonna go ride. All right, first ride of 2024.
Woo!
We got stapled. Boo.
Yes.
Like,
not really. My butt still came off the seat though.
like
so
I actually got slammed. So that was definitely a bummer. But the ride was fun. It's running pretty good. The trims are off because it's chilly out. But yeah, pretty decent ride. I can't say it was blown away, but then again, I've rode this thing thousands of times, literally. So it's fun. Now we're gonna go to Mystic. Okay, Mystic just broke down, and even though it's testing, we're not gonna wait for it to open. We got all season, so I think we're just gonna go get our Coney barbecue now, or my Coney barbecue rather.
I'll share.
Yeah, she'll probably steal a few fries. But one thing I want to talk about real quick is that I knew I was on Instagram this week. I've been hyping up, I'm gonna try Lightroom's manual exposure to the photos. It has like its own camera function. And let me just be clear, it's junk. It is absolute junk. It's unusable because there's just so much grain and noise and pixelation because it's such a small sensor. So I'll say it again, like if you're gonna do still life and whatnot, yeah, iPhones are fine. If you wanna do any roller coaster photos or anything like that, I don't recommend it. I mean, you could technically do the high shutter option where you hold the thing and drag it and make it take a bunch of pictures, but then you gotta pick to the photos, so I just don't recommend it. Get a camera, which is what I'll have tomorrow. But yep, that's enough photography talk for at least tonight. And we're gonna go get some Coney barbecue.
But we're gonna ride Adventure Express first.
No, that's past it.
We'll ride Racer first, then Coney barbecue.
That's still past Coney barbecue.
Barely, like 50 feet.
We'll do something. Well, everything right now has a long line, but first we're gonna go through Coney barbecue because I've honestly not ate a lot today, and I've been craving this for the better half of 5 months. And Racer right now has a very long line as well. A couple new things I want to talk about real quick. One, as you can see, they got rid of the Sidewinder fries, they're regular fries, and two, they actually weigh the food now. See that scale over there to make sure that they're getting the right amount, so it's actually fair this year and unbiased. So as last year, that was one of my biggest complaints, was that they shorted me a handful of times, but no more of that. All right, let's taste test the new fries. We're gonna go one without ketchup. Average. They're a little cold, but it also took like 10 minutes to get through the register, so good enough. Coney barbecue was great as usual, and now it's time to wait in line and ride the Racer, which now the line isn't that long. Imagine that. It is worth noting that it got randomly like really cold tonight. It's
the
like
sun went down.
Yeah, it's like 50 degrees ish. It's breezy, And when that breeze hits, whew, it runs right through our hoodie. And I'm doing it Midwest style. I've got the hoodie and shorts on.
And the long socks.
So, I mean, it could be worse. At least I have the hoodie, but it's still pretty chilly. And when the sun goes completely down,
It's gonna be 49, I think, is what it said.
yeah, I'm gonna be nervous. Tomorrow we're definitely gonna layer up just a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
We're gonna sit in a non-wheel seat because we want to see how well that complete retrack actually does. Because Gravity Group, after 30 years, has finally completed both sides full circuit, which is fantastic. That retrack, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Not only is the paint job beautiful, but the track is really smooth.
Oh my gosh, like absolutely no jackhammering whatsoever.
No.
Even in the wheel seat, which is generally the roughest. It was comfortable all the way through, had great pace, great airtime. Gravity Group, once again,
It was awesome.
it's approved.
It's really nice.
And man, that whole ride, like I wouldn't call it a sunset quite yet, but we're getting close to it. And the sky is just painting it's just an amazing scene right now. You had the sun right behind Diamondback and it looked beautiful. And then Orion on the other side's got these pretty clouds and like this nice background. That was a cool ride, wasn't it?
It was so pretty. A sunset rides are almost as good as night rides. They're so pretty, and you can see the whole park too.
I wish I had a GoPro or something attached, but of course, can't do that here. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Okay, so they have some new signs out in front of the rides, or certain rides, might I mention, that have the estimated wait time, kind of like the old manual ones, but they're way off, like 15 minutes. That was totally like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah,
It had to have been.
I love the electronic signage. I love the electronic signage because it makes it a lot easier, but if they're gonna have it and put the money into it, they need to get the times down correct. Because it said 15-minute wait, and even like the ride ops out front said, yeah, it's an hour wait.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure they'll get it in tune as the season goes. It's only night one, but it's still just nice to throw that out as constructive criticism.
Yeah.
So for that reason, we didn't ride, but you're probably wondering why it just instantly got dark out. It's because I literally just about ran into our good friends John and Ryan from Coaster Posters. Had to think about the name. But yeah, we talked to them for a bit. And now we're gonna go to Mystic. We got about 10 minutes till the park closes for the night. So we'll definitely...
Like
8 minutes, whatever. We'll get over there, we'll ride, and it'll be a lot of fun. All right, so we made it to Mystic Timbers for one of the last rides of the night, and then it will be our last ride of the night, and we're in the middle. You excited?
I'm so excited. I'm ready to ride Mystic in the dark once again. It's been way too long.
All right, at first she was flying, but then she started crying. How was that ride?
I've literally got tears on my cheeks. Okay, ride ops and Mystic are always the best because they are so lenient with not just the seat belts, but the lap bars. I am not kidding, guys. I got 2 clicks and I held it up the entire time. That first drop, my butt was non-existent. That whole time I was in the air. There was not a time my butt was on the seat, maybe for like 5 seconds. The whole time I was like this. I was like, whoop. It was a great ride and a great end to the season Passholder preview day. And I can't wait for official opening day tomorrow.
But yeah, great ride. Definitely the fastest I mean, I knew it was going to be a quick ride. We got full trains going.
It's cold.
And it's cold, and it just was the right conditions for a wooden roller coaster. And man, was it fast. I was wishing we were in the back seat for that ride, but I'll take it.
It was still a great ride. We were like midway, so.
There's no way Orion would have been that good.
Absolutely not.
So wow, if you guys saw my media tour video, this was like dirt 5 days ago. So that's really cool to see how quick that got set up. So I'm gonna get back to the point I was making beforehand. You may have noticed that they added some new things to the park this year for the fast lane, and they're actually kiosks. And my first thought was like, oh no, they're gonna remove all the workers that separate guests, and you know, they'll take a handful of fast lane and then let the rest of the general public line go. And I kind of went down this tunnel vision route of, oh great, that means they're just gonna go at will, and that's gonna make the general public line even slower. But right before we got a ride on Mystic, I asked the worker, I said, hey, do they still make you guys check and then like have people go, you know, in sections like before. And I am here to say and clarify that yes, they do. They still check, they still limit how many fast lane can go at a time, which is fantastic for people like us. So just wanted to throw that tidbit in there. But we're gonna head out to the front of the park, and we'll see you guys here again tomorrow morning, when I'm probably just gonna cut it straight to that.
So, transition.
And we're back for opening day. We're actually here about 2 o'clock because none of us were in the mood for rope dropping or fighting traffic. And we're just here to take pictures. She's gonna take more videos and whatnot in her new tripod.
Shout out to the Adventuring Abbeys. I highly, highly, highly recommend this tripod. It's awesome.
And y'all who've been following me on Instagram know I'm about to bring out this monster, the Tamron 150 to 600, taking it to the zoo a handful of times, comfortable with the lens. Now it's time to test it on some roller coasters. And we're just gonna take pictures and videos all day and show what's new at the park, some of the stuff we didn't get to last night.
Yes.
So yeah, if you've been watching this far, thank you, and let's have a good day too. Here's a better look at the new Camp Snoopy sign. Last night it was dark, but you can see it looks very good. Like I said, if you saw my construction tour, this did not look like this 6 days ago. On our way to our next destination, Leah pointed out that the new park map is up. Let's take a look at that. You got all the new names over here in Camp Snoopy, Soapbox Racers. Just looks really nice. And then there's a big old hole right here, Rip Vortex. Please fill this spot with something. Checking out some of the merchandise, and oh my gosh, the 45 anniversary shirt for Beast. Yes, please. The Diamondback one looks really cool too, and the Banshee one. These are probably some of the best shirt designs I've seen here ever. So be sure to check them out. Guys, Chef Major is right behind us. Nope. There we go. Boom, right there. That's Chef Major. That's Chef Major, Leah.
Chef Major.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
I don't really know what to say to a chef, so I'm not going to say hi, but I just want to get him in the video though. Got some new Camp Snoopy merch. Got some snacks that they're selling that are specially themed to Camp Snoopy. Leo just loved that shirt right there. And then we also have, what is this? Looks like a Lego set. That's pretty cool. Maybe knockoff Legos, but still. And some of the more usual stuff. And the Christmas tree that's probably going to sit here all year long if I had to guess. Some of these are old, some of these are new, but some of the ones that catch my eye are definitely the Racer one, the Mystic one, the Bat one. The Vortex one is sick. The Adventure Express one is really nice. Banshee one's cool. They're all about 10 bucks. And then down here, you got some Peanuts ones. But my favorite's actually this giant one here. Normally, I don't like the vintage colors, but the design on this is just so flawless. And just the picture of everything silhouetted in the park, beautiful. Although, I will have to say, those trees kind of make you think of King's Dominion more than King's Island. But it's a small nitpick. I still like it a lot. Over here in Action Zone in front of Delirium, we have a brand new little pavilion over here. It's like, I don't know what exact material this is, but it's different, and they got a few benches and flowers that look like they need to bloom a bit more, but still, it's a step in the right direction. I like it. All right, we just got some more Coney barbecue. This time we got rotisserie chicken just to mix it up. Leah and I split it, and as you can see, it looks like two cheetahs, you know, fought over a hyena because there's just nothing but, not even skin, just bones left. But yeah, it was really good. I know in previous years when I'd have rotisserie chicken here, it tended to be dry sometimes, but it was very moist, flavorful. So good. And once again, I'll say it, Coney Barbecue is the best restaurant in this park, and it's not even close. After a 30-minute wait, we finally made it to our first coaster of the day.
16 minutes. It's a lie.
I've been deceived. Adventure Express back seats running very good. And man, I gotta say one thing. Everything works. The voice in the final tunnel with the you have disturbed the forbidden temple. I don't even remember it. I should know it, but I don't.
I don't either. It's okay.
But every fist was working, just about every eye was working, the lava was working, and the voice was on. That was so fun. And that's probably the only thing we're going to ride today.
Yeah, we were going to ride Banshee, but it's a 115-minute wait.
Yeah, racers spilling onto the queues.
It's ridiculous.
It's a crazy day when the racers spilling onto the queues. But here's the thing. I failed to mention this so far in this video, but they're having music in the parks, which is usually later in the year, on opening day. So this place is just loaded with schools and just, it's just jammed in here.
It's ridiculous. They could have picked a different day.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, probably the most we're gonna ride, and we're just gonna probably try and take some pictures and run into more people. And our first gang of the year is holding up the entire walkway over here. Well, that took like 15 minutes to get through, but yeah, let me show you guys what I was talking about before. Wait, yo, focus. What are you doing? iPhone, man, what are you doing? There we go. Whoa. All right, that was weird, but yeah. That's the one train, and then the other train is right over there. You can see it is definitely been evac'd, and there ain't no one in the station.
Not even the right. Well.
Oh, okay, they're all in the drive box.
Yeah.
Probably warming up. Can't say I blame them. We're finally getting some overcast cloud coverage. Yay!
But guess what?
Time to that close, and I couldn't get any more photos.
For the rest of the night. Yay!
We're assuming.
Probably.
But I did get some good Orion ones. They're not, I don't want to say perfect lighting, but it's a lot better than it was this morning.
They're freaking awesome, guys. Freaking awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait for you. I mean, I'll have to pick and choose which ones I think are the best. But yeah, this combo, 90D, Tamron 150-600. If you really love photography and you love roller coasters or wildlife or both, definitely my suggestion. I know a lot of people would throw the Sigma out there, but despite it maybe being a tick sharper, the vibration control of this lens is unbeatable. It allows me to pan better, like I mentioned earlier. It's incredible, and I fell more in love with this lens using it at a theme park than just the zoos before. Wow, I'm very grateful, and yeah, this is only the beginning. Hopefully we can get more and more shots as the year goes on. Hey, we did get something new for Kings Island 2024 after all. Well, of course we had Camp Snoopy, duh, but we also got this little placard from last year, which is kind of neat. And it's already broke.
What a shame. What a surprise. But it's a nice touch. I like it.
Yes, it is. Yes! Yes! Diamondback opened back up, and we started getting some nice trainless shots, and I would like to say this is the category of high ISO, but nice. And it was low light. You can see we're running out of sunlight, but we pulled it off, and I think we got enough decent photos for tonight's satisfaction. I'll have to come back here in another day to get some brighter shots. But now, got the 24-70 on, much lighter in the hands, and we're gonna go take some other pictures / maybe go ride that.
Yes, let's do this.
It's Blue Hour. I just got done from taking pictures in front of Banshee with the 24-70. And I used the 24mm end, and guys, oh my goodness, I wanted to play around with some, I did this last year during Winterfest. I did some long exposures, and I wanted to play around with people moving and trying to challenge myself to get people in motion and make it look cool, all while holding the lens still and getting everything else as still as possible. Made some, missed some, because it's long exposure. It's just like panning, it's trial and error. But holy crap, the last couple shots I got were just so cool, and I will put those up on the screen right now. The one shot in front of the sign with the moon in the background right above the lift hill and Banshee going through its loop in motion blur. It's just, I don't know how I got the sign still, and I must have just held still long enough at 1/8 of a second, but wow, probably one of my favorite photos of Banshee I've ever taken. Definitely by far my favorite Blue Hour photo I've ever taken, ever, all genres. That was just a banger, and I cannot wait to edit that one and show you guys because, wow. But yeah, we're set to make our last ride of the night back, regardless of how long the line is, because what, we got 2 coasters last night, and we'll get 2 tonight, right?
Correct. We are gonna do it.
And yeah, if you made it this far, you guys are awesome. I know it's kind of been a rusty vlog, kind of getting back into the vlog sauce rhythm. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. This year, we're going to focus on having fun. And I'm just out of words now. I'm going to shut up. Surprisingly, Bat was a walk-on, so we're going to walk straight on to the back seat.
And the ride wait time literally said 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's actually
30 minutes.
That's the good old 30 seconds we're used to.
Yeah, it's still not accurate.
For those of you visiting Kings Island, like 99% of the time, no matter how busy the day is, wait till the evening if you need your back credit, and it will more than likely be a short wait. Say hello to my vlog. He's been a faithful follower for years. Actually, not years, but like a couple of years. He's a cool dude. He just got promoted to the back crew, so I'll tag his Instagram. Straight face challenge, I won. That was a no-brainer.
Epic fail. Well, you know what? I was doing great until the very end. There were some bumps. I'm like, I'm gonna try this. So I opened up my mouth and relaxed it. And as we went over the bumps, my mouth went, I made myself laugh.
Sound like Toe Mater on the paved road that wasn't paved smoothly by Lightning McQueen.
Oh my god. Like, so funny.
Oh my goodness. That was fun. Probably the last ride of the night because I don't think either of us two want to be in the cold and wait over an hour for something else. But man, it was a good, like, okay, for a media perspective, it was a fun opening weekend. Got to see some people. Surprised I didn't see more, but we got to see some friends of ours.
Yes.
Got to take a lot of, at least the Diamondback, I'd say some really quality photos.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Orion.
Yeah. And Racer. The Racer ones turned out good too. That's your opinion.
I need better light, but one thing that was cool is even the shots that didn't turn out as good as I was hoping for, I do get to come back plenty of times throughout the rest of the season, and I at least can see, okay, what can my lens reach, what can it not reach? That way I don't spend or waste time trying other shots again. So that was nice. One day I'll come back and film more B-roll. Didn't get a ton of that this weekend, but again, when you got a big, 600mm lens, are you gonna take video or photos? But yep, we're just gonna head to the front of the park and wrap this video up. Oh, the pain. Oh man, Banshee was down to like a 10-minute wait, but
It's his fault. It's his fault.
Well, you could have rode it. I gave you the full option to go ride by yourself.
Whatever.
But yeah, obviously my camera bag was too big to fit in the locker. And not gonna lie, I almost shoved it on top of the locker because I knew it was gonna be a short wait, but then I forgot about the whole lost and found thing, and that would have taken forever. So yeah, we're done. Leah, you can blame me for this one.
Yes, it is his fault and his stupid camera gear. But he promised me next week and we can ride it. So you gotta keep that promise.
To be fair, I told you in advance, we're gonna take pictures today.
I know, but we would have had time to ride Banshee. But oh no, my backpack won't fit in the locker. Whatever.
Well, oh well. That's gonna do it here for Kings Island opening weekend 2024. Overall, pretty fun. I mean, we knew we weren't gonna ride a lot. That was part of the game plan. Just kind of show up, get some steps in outside and some fresh air. And
absolutely.
Yeah, it was a little chilly, but it really wasn't that bad. It was nice weather.
Once the sun went down, it got chilly, but with the sun, it did help a lot.
Wow, there's a lot of people. Just not in front of the sign. But yeah, we'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more here at Ryan Subler Media when we make epic coaster vlogs and videos. Peace.